Hello everyone, in this particular video we are going to learn how to solve this most important 25 questions for your upcoming examination. Here we are going to learn the easiest trick to solve this particular questions within few seconds in the exam. And here as you can see, the first question is from data interpretation, where a particular table is given and based on that table a particular question is asked over here. So let us go through the question. Here it is given, if the total population of state R is 26,000, then what is the number of females above poverty line in state R? So here as you can see, this is state R and the total population of state R is given to be 26,000. And you are asked to find out the number of females above poverty line. And here the percentage of population below poverty line is given to be 24. But you are asked to find above poverty line. So if 24% is below poverty line, then out of 100, if 24 is below poverty line, then 100 minus 24, that is 76% will be above poverty line. So out of this 26,000 people who were there in this particular state, that is R, 76% of this people will be above poverty line. So this is the number of people who are above poverty line. If you calculate this, then you will get this. But you are asked to find out the number of female who are above poverty line. And here the ratio of male and female above poverty line is given to be 3:3 in case of state R. 3:3 means what? It means 1:1. You can cancel by 3, you will get 1:1. That means if one male is there, then one female will be there in our poverty line case. So you are asked to find number of females, so you will multiply the ratio of female, that is 1, and you need to divide by the total number of people in ratio, that is male plus female, that is 1 plus 1, you are getting 2. Now if you calculate, you will get your final answer. You can cancel out these two zeros over here. 2 into 130, you will get here 260. Now let us calculate 13 into 76 first, then we will add a 0 over here. So 13 into 76, how you are going to calculate? You just consider this as 70 plus 6. So 13 into 7 is 91. So 13 into 70 will be 910. So you have multiplied 13 into 70. And here we are left with 6 more. So 13 6 are 78. So write it over here, then add it out. So we are getting over here 988. You had a 0, so add it out. You will get your answer as 9880. So this is your final answer. Let us see the next question now. Now let us see the next question. As you can see here, you are asked to find out the value of this particular given expression. So here as you can see, in the numerator we have a plus b the whole square plus a minus b the whole square. Always remember, a plus b the whole square plus a minus b the whole square is equals to 2 multiplied by a square plus b square. So instead of this, we can directly write this divided by, here it is given 4 multiplied by a square plus b square. So you can directly cancel this, and here 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So you are left with 1 by 2. So option number 2 will be our correct answer. And my dear students, here I have shared with you that a plus b the whole square plus a minus b the whole square is equals to 2 multiplied by a square plus b square. Now in the comment box, you just mention if it is given like this, a plus b the whole square, instead of this plus, if we have minus a minus b the whole square, then what will be our answer in this case? Now let us see the next question. In this particular question, you are asked for what positive values of k do the following pair of linear equations have infinitely many solutions. Always remember, two linear equations will give you two different lines. And if two lines are one above the other, then only they will give you infinitely many solutions. In that case, if we consider two linear equations, here I am going to share with you all the three cases based on the linear equation, so that along with this question you can solve each and every question based on linear equation. For that, let us consider two linear equations. Let one be a²x plus b²y equals to c1, and another one a²x plus b²y equals to c2. So these are the two linear equations. Always remember that two lines of this particular linear equations, if they meet at a unique point or gives you a unique solution, that means these two lines will meet at a point. In that case, a1 divided by a2 will be not equal to b1 by b2. That means when two lines will intersect each other, then a1 divided by a2 will be not equal to b1 divided by b2. Now, if two given linear equations are parallel to each other, then in that case a1 by a2 will be equal to b1 by b2, but it will be not equal to c1 by c2 when two lines are parallel to each other. Another one case is when two lines are one above the other. In that case, a1 by a2 will be equal to b1 by b2, and this will be equal to c1 by c2. And as you can see here, it is given that these two linear equations are having infinitely many solutions. That means we will consider the third case, this one. So let us consider here. As you can see, a1 is k, so k divided by a2, that is 12, will be equal to b1, that is 3, divided by b2, that is k over here, and this will be equal to c1, that is this one, k minus 3. Don't forget to mention this minus, divided by minus k. This minus and this minus will get cancelled. You just consider this two first and let us find out whether we can get our answer or not. So if we consider this much, then k into k, then k square will be equal to 12 into 3, that is 36. So k will be equal to root over 36, that is plus minus 6. So here you are asked to find out the positive value. So option number 2 will be your correct answer in this case. So let us see the next one now. My dear students, this particular question is one of the trending questions. You will definitely get this particular question in any of the sets. So let us see what is given in the question. Two chords A and B of a circle are produced to intersect each other at a point P outside the circle. So let this one be a circle. According to the question, there are two chords. So let this be AB chord and let this one be CD chord. It is said that if we produce this AB, so if we produce this, that means if we extend this one, then this one and this one, that is CD, this chord will intersect each other at a point. This particular point is said to be P. According to the question, this chord, that is AB, this one is produced till P, where it is meeting the chord that is CD when this CD chord is also extended. Here it is given AB is 7 cm, means this length is 7 cm. BP means this one is 4.2 cm. PD means this one is 2.8 cm. And here you are asked to find out the length of this chord that is CD. Let it be X. Now here I am going to share with you an important theorem of circle. By knowing that, you can solve this particular question within few seconds. That is, if two chords are meeting externally at a point, here it is P, then from P we will go till B this much, that is PB, multiplied by, again you will start with this P, will go till here, that is PA, will be equal to, from here again you will start, that is PD this much, multiplied by, again you will start from P, PC. So this is the theorem. Now let us put the values and find out our answer. Here PB, that is this much, is 4.2. So write 4.2 multiplied by PA, that is from here till here. Directly add 7 plus 4.2, you will get 11.2 is equal to PD, means here till here, that is 2.8 multiplied by PC, from here till here, that means 2.8 plus X. Now let us solve and find out our answer. Let us take this to the other side. Then here we already have 4.2 into 11.2 divided by 2.8 is equal to 2.8 plus X. Now let us remove these two decimals in the numerator and denominator. So we know that 28 times 4 is 112. Now let us multiply 4 into 4.2. You are getting here 16.8, and here you had 2.8 in addition. This will become in subtraction. So subtract 2.8. This will be equal to X. The value of X as X equal to 16.8 minus 2.8, that is 14 centimeter. So option number 1 will be your correct answer over here. My dear students, I find many of you have skipped this particular question. Let us learn the easiest trick to solve this. Here it is given in triangles ABD, means this one, this particular triangle, and FEC, means FEC, this particular triangle. Angle BAD is 60 degree. BAD means this one is given to be 60 degree. And line BD means this particular line is equal to line EC is equal to this line, means this one is equal to this one, length are same. And here angle ABD, that is ABD means this one, and FEC means this one is equal to 90 degree. That means this angle is 90 degree. And this particular angle is also given to be 90 degree. And AB, this particular line, and FE, this line are equal. Find the ratio of BAD, this one BAD, that is already given 60 degree, divided by FCE. Angle FCE means this particular angle. You need to find out which is not given, that is angle FCE. So let us see how we can find it out. We know sum of all angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So from 180 degree, if we subtract this one and this one, we will get this angle as 30 degree. So this will be 30 degree. Now my dear students, as you can see in this particular question, this side and this side are equal. This one and this one is also equal. So these two are equal, and the included angle is also same, that is 90 degree over here. So these two triangles are congruent. So we can directly say that if this is 30 degree, this angle will be also 30 degree over here. So if we put FCE equal to 30 degree over here, that is 60 divided by 30 degree, then we cancel this, then 2, so 2 by 1, that is option number 4. Dear students, for this particular question you need not to learn any formula. I will definitely share the formula with you, but before that I will share the trick so that you can just look at the question and mark your answer without any formula. How? For that you need to know that the sum of the given radius of the circles, the length of the transverse common tangent, and the distance between the given center of the circle will form a right angle triangle. So here you can apply the Pythagorean triplet, or else if you don't remember the Pythagorean triplets, you can apply the Pythagoras theorem as well. So as you can see, if we add 6 and 9, you will get 15, and here we have 20. Can you remember any triplet by saying this 15 and 20? Yes, you can remember 3, 4 and 5. That is the basic triplet. And if you multiply 3 by 5, you will get 15. And if you multiply 4 by 5, you will get 20. Similarly, if you multiply 5 by 5, 5 into 5, you will get 25. And this will be your correct answer, that is the distance between the two centers of the given circles. Now let us learn the formula method of solving this particular question. It is given if the radius of two circles be 6 cm and 9 cm. So let us draw two circles. Let this be the circle of radius 6 cm and this be the circle of radius 9 cm. So this much is 6 cm, and from here till here this is 9 cm. Now it is said the length of the transverse common tangent be 20. Let us draw transverse common tangent. So this one is the transverse common tangent, and this transverse common tangent is given, this length is 20 cm. So this was 6 cm, this was 9 cm, and here you are asked to find out the distance between two centers. That means from this center till this center you are asked to find out this particular distance. So how you are going to find out? For this you need to remember one trick, that is the length of this transverse common tangent, that is TCT, that is transverse common tangent, will be equal to root over d square minus, as you can see these two are crossing each other, so you can just remember by this, that is R1 plus, as these two are crossing, so plus R2 the whole square. Like this you can find out. Now let us put the values to find out our answer. So here this length is 20 cm, so this is 20 equals to here d square, that is distance we don't know, so within the root write this one as d square minus, you need to add this to radius, that is 6 plus 9, you're getting over here 15 square. Now if we just square on both sides, then this will become 20 square. Let us take this on the other side, you will get plus 15 square equal to d square. Now if it strikes in your mind, that is we know the triplet, that is 3, 4 and 5. As you can see, this one is 3 into 5, that is 15. This one is 4 into 5, that is 20. So this will be 5 into 5, that is 25. Directly you can mark your answer as 25. That means we are multiplying the triplet by 5 and getting our answer. Or you can just solve it out. 20 square you will get 400 and 15 square is 225. If we add, we will get 625. So square root of 625, if we want to find out D, then it will be 25. So D will be 25. As this is length or the distance, we will take the positive value. So like this also you can mark your answer as option A. Don't skip the video, because here you are going to learn one of the most important question, and this question is going to be very easy for you to understand, and after this you can solve this question within few seconds. So let us go through the question first. Here it is given a part of rupees 48,500 is invested at a simple interest of 15% per annum. That means the total money with a person was 48,500. Out of this, certain amount, let it be A, means out of this money, certain amount, let it be A, was invested for 15% per annum. Means per year he is getting 15% on this money at simple interest. The rest of the money, means after this A, whatever is left, let it be B, this money was invested at the rate of 10% per annum. So here rate of interest is 10% per annum after 2 years of the first investment. So when this was invested, after 2 years this money was invested. The ratio of the rate of interest after 5 years from the time when the first amount was invested is 5:3. So after 5 years, means total duration is for 5 years, and this amount was invested throughout, so this will be for 5 years. But in this case it was invested after 2 years of this investment. That means 5 minus 2, you will get 3 years. So this money was invested for 3 years. And here it is said that the amount, that is ratio of the amount after 5 years, is given to be 5:3. Now here it is asked how much is the second part that was invested at the rate of 10% per annum. Simple interest, that means you need to find out this one, this B. What is the value of this B? Now you just tell me, if the rate of interest is 15% per annum, that means in a single year he is getting 15%. So in 5 years he will get 15 into 5, that is 75% he will get. In this case, in a particular year, in a single year, he is getting 10%. So in 3 years he will get 10 into 3, that is 30%. Now my dear students, we all know this 75% can be written as 75 by 100. What is the meaning of this? If 100 rupees is the principal, then simple interest will be this 75. Principal plus simple interest, if we do, then we will get amount. And this amount is 100 plus 75, that is 175% of A in this case. So this is the amount for this money. And in the same way, if we find this one, that is 30 by 100, 100 is principal, 100 plus 30, that is interest. If we add, we will get 130% of B. This will be the amount in the second case. And according to the question, it is given the ratio is 5:3. That is, if we write like this, 175% of A divided by 130% of B is equal to, we will get 5/3. Now if we cancel out, we will get, if we cancel by 5, here we will get 5 3s are 15, 5 5s are 25. And here if we cancel by 5 again, then 5 7s are 35, and here if we cancel, 5 2s are 10, 5 6 are 30. This percentage will get cancelled. Now if we cross multiply, let us keep A and B this side and take other things on the other side. So 26 will go in the numerator. Here we had 1, so it will be 1 into 26, 26. Divided by 7 into 3, that is 21. According to the question, if we add this 2, we will get this money, because this was divided into 2 parts and invested, and this ratio is 26:21. If we add this, we are getting 47, and this 47 unit is in actual rupees 48,500. But you are asked to find out the amount which was invested at 10%, that is B, and here B is 21. That means you are asked to find out the value of 21. So you need to divide this 48,500 rupees by 47 to find out the value of 1 unit. Now with this we need to multiply by 21 to get the value of 21 unit. If you cancel out, you will get your answer as option number 1, that is 29,100. Dear students, we are left with few more questions which we will be solving in the next video, in the next part, along with the short trick and concept clarification. So my dear students, with this we come to the end of this particular video. If you find the content of this video helpful, do like, subscribe and share this video with your friends to get notification of newly uploaded important contents of our channel. Till then, keep practicing, keep improving.